There we go. All right. So, Jess, can you close the door for us? And our classmates will show up, or they won't. That's okay. Because if you miss something, where can you find it?
Google Classroom.
Yes. And we're slowly getting parents on board with doing that. So thank you for staying on that. We're going to go ahead and start our class. And for those of you who have already taken the class, you can't answer this question. Everybody else gets to answer the question though, okay? The question is, how do we get money? And there are 3 primary ways. Somebody, you can't answer. Mario, you can answer. 1.
You can get a job.
You can earn it.
You can work to earn it.
That's earning.
There's a mint that they make the money.
Oh, so you can counterfeit? You could counterfeit money. I guess that kind of goes under what I'm thinking here.
You could if you're a homeless person, you could have a sign, kind of wait for money.
So it could be gifted to you. Yes. You could earn it. You could get it as a gift. Or what's another way that kind of goes with counterfeiting?
You could get a loan.
Not what we're going for here. That's also a type of earning.
You can find it.
Okay. So the third way we're talking about is stealing. Okay? Stealing. Now, of those, earning, gifting, and stealing, which do you think is the best? What do you think?
Earning.
Earning?
Earning.
How many of you honestly would think gifting is actually kind of cool?
I mean,
Yeah, isn't it fun to open up a birthday card and there's
For my
$20 in there?
For my 8th birthday, I got $8.
Yeah.
For my last birthday, I got $100. Same.
So, we have, guys, it is what it is. Get your notebook, get your pens, please, and come on in, find your team quietly. Thank you. All right, so we are going to be talking mostly about earning, okay, different ways that we can earn it. We will be talking about getting gifts, and we might even talk about stealing a little bit, because honestly, we do need to know about that. Okay, we do need to know about it. I'm not going to train you how to do it because guess what? Humans, we're born with the ability to steal. Honestly, do you have to learn how? Do you have to go to school to learn how to be naughty?
Yeah.
No, we're all born with that sin nature. So find your team, sir. You're going to need your notebook. You need to open it up and get your writing utensil. And while you're doing that, I want you to think about what your, okay, I'm talking, is this your team? This is not your team.
Your team's right here.
There's a chair right over there at the end. Yep. All right, so while you're opening up your notebook, I want you to think about and write down, just jot some ideas about what your perfect job would be. Last week we talked about perfect shopping day. What would your perfect job be? If you could get paid to do anything legal, slide it the way I had it.
This way?
Mm-hmm. There you go. Give you a couple of seconds. How many of you wanted to get into the screen class, but you were on the wait list?
What class?
The screen class outside.
That's a joke.
All right, have you written down what your favorite job would be, your dream job? What would you like to get paid to do?
Cook.
Okay. Cooking. I know some people that do that.
Firefighter.
Ooh, I actually know someone who does that too.
My dad does that. I want to have a coffee shop. Or work for a coffee shop and then have a salon too.
Okay, that's cool.
I have two, but I want to work at the NBA.
Doing what?
Basketball.
I know, but doing what? Would you be a manager? Would you do laundry? Would you be on a team? Like, what's your be on a team? Please.
I think being a lawyer because they're so good at arguing and they earn a lot of money.
Lawyer. Okay, who thinks, hands down, who thinks you have the most unique job? to get paid for. Something that has something unique. What you got? That's not super unique. A lot of people do that. What is yours? Lawyer? What you got? What's unique?
Like if my whole family did a big job together.
Okay. I thought of something once. I think this is pretty unique. I haven't seen anybody do this yet. I would love for somebody to pay me to go on vacation with them. But what I do is I take photos and video for them so they can just have vacation, and I'm there taking pictures and video for them. Wouldn't that be cool to get paid to go on vacation with people and take and capture their memories for them, right?
Yeah.
So,
And then you will go on vacation too.
I'm kind of on vacation, but I'm working. You know, I've got to pay attention to what they're doing and keep up with them. I can't like go off on my own. But yeah, I thought that would be pretty cool. So today we're going to be talking about millionaires. Okay? Millionaires and how they get their money. So in your notebook, you are going to number 1 through 10. Go. 1, then 2, then 3, then 4.
Then 5, then 6, then 7.
And this is going to be a pretty easy quiz. It is true or false.
Okay. Ooh, yeah.
Okay?
In your notebook.
True or false. And this is all about millionaires. This is a quiz all about millionaires. So number 1, and you can either write the word true if you like to write, or you can just put a T for false. You can write it, or you can just write an F. So TF. Most millionaires inherit their money. Write your answer. Don't say a thing. True or false? Most millionaires inherit their money. Nope. Number 2, millionaires don't actually work. They have people who work for them. True or false? Millionaires don't actually work. They have people who work for them. Number 3, millionaires shop in very exclusive stores, not where ordinary people shop. True or false? Millionaires shop in very exclusive stores, not where ordinary people shop. Number 4, millionaires drive impressive cars. Millionaires drive impressive cars. True or false? Number 5, most millionaires make their money in glamorous ways. They are basketball players, musicians, or other celebrities. Most millionaires make their money in glamorous ways, such as basketball players, musicians, or celebrity of some sort. Number 6, true or false? Millionaires have lots of credit cards. Millionaires have lots of credit cards. Number 7, most millionaires own their own business. True or false? Most millionaires own their own business. We're almost there. Number 8, many poor people become millionaires by winning the lottery. Many poor people become millionaires by winning the lottery. True or false? Number 9, most millionaires are college graduates. Most millionaires are college graduates. True or false? And our last question, number 10, true or false? There is a good possibility that you can be a millionaire. True or false? There's a good possibility that you could be a millionaire. Now I'm going to give you the answers. All you're going to do is check it if it's wrong. If it's right, just leave it alone. Okay? Here are the answers. Number 1, most millionaires inherit their money. The answer is false. Only 19% of millionaires were given any money or wealth by their family.
Oh,
That's less than that's less than 2 dimes. Okay. Number 2. We had someone flip things over earlier today, so keep forward. Thank you. All right, number 2. Millionaires don't actually work. They have people who work for them. This is also false. Most work more than 45 hours in a week. Number 3, millionaires shop in very exclusive stores, not where ordinary people shop. False. 43% of millionaires have a Sears card. What's Sears?
I don't look at Sears, so that would be true.
Number 4, millionaires drive impressive cars.
This has to be true. Yeah. Very.
False.
All millionaires.
Only 23% of millionaires drive a new car. Number 5, most millionaires make their money in glamorous ways. They are basketball players, musicians, or other celebrities. False.
Okay, everything's false.
Most millionaires work in very ordinary jobs. They are paving contractors or they have a pest control business. Make $1 million killing mice. Think about it. Number 6, millionaires have lots of credit cards. False. Many keep one credit card and most of them pay it off in full each month. They do not like paying interest or having debt. They like their money. So they're not going to let a bank have it through a credit card.
Okay, I'm even on the correct end.
Number 7, most millionaires own their own business. True.
What?
Most millionaires consider themselves to be an entrepreneur. This may explain why they work more hours than you think they would, and they are decision makers for their own companies. Number 8, many poor people become millionaires by winning the lottery.
That is, and it has to be true. False. So obvious.
Okay, The answer is false. The chances of winning the Powerball lottery are 1 in 17 billion. You have a better chance of being struck by lightning. Those chances are 1 in 9 million max. Number 9. Most millionaires are college graduates. True. 4 out of 5 millionaires are college graduates. 24% have earned master's or a doctorate degree. And another 14% have earned their medical or law degrees. They are very well educated people. Kind of have to be to run the business. All right, last one. There's a good possibility that you could be a millionaire. True. It's not that hard if you stick to a saving plan. Let's say you invest $3,000 each year from the age of 21 to 64. When you retire and earn 8%, you will retire with $1 million. If you start before you're 21, then you have more than $1 million. So, let me see. How well did you do? You got a lot of those. You were like, halfway. Or you like, man, I don't know a thing about millionaires. Okay.
I got 2 now.
That's awesome. All right.
I got 3 too.
Well, we are going to talk about. Someone give Max some paper. Max, you should have taken care of that at the beginning of the quiz, buddy. Get some paper from somebody. We're going to talk about Entrepreneurs. It's one of the words that was in the quiz, and I know last year's students already know what entrepreneur means. How about a new student tell me what the word entrepreneur means? Because it was in the quiz. Yeah, what you got?
Learn how to use your money smart.
That's not exactly what an entrepreneur is.
Like owner of a business, making something.
Yeah, owner of a business. And it means that you either buy the business from somebody else or you start it from scratch. And so we're going to write the definition. This is where you need a pencil. Max, do you have a pencil? Okay. And I'll read it a few times. So don't ask me to read it again. I'll do it a few times, okay? So this is the definition of entrepreneur that you're going to write down. An entrepreneur is one who takes the initiative to create a product or establish a business for profit. Okay? One who takes the initiative. One who takes the initiative. Doesn't matter how you spell it. Okay? One who takes the initiative to create. One who takes the initiative to create a product. One who takes the initiative to create a product or establish a business. One who takes the initiative to create a product or establish a business for profit. You know, if you wrote all of that down, maybe slide your notebook over to somebody who hasn't got it all down. Okay?
Wait, what is the word? That word.
Entrepreneur. I was like, which word? That was a lot of words. Entrepreneur is our word, and it is French. And if you want to know how to spell it, it's a lot of letters. I will spell it for you. E-N-T-R-E-P-R-E-N-E-U-R. Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. It is French. The word is French. Entrepreneur. So once you have the actual definition, one who takes the initiative to create a product or establish a business for profit, I would like you to rewrite that so that you could explain it to maybe a third grader. Okay? There's some big words in here. Initiative, establish, product, profit. Okay, so rewrite the sentence in a way that makes sense for you. Okay? Then when you're done, just sit with your thumb up and I'll know that you've conquered that.
What is an initiative in a different word?
Yep, that's what we gotta figure out, huh? You see that over there? Let's go for a few more thumbs. All right, cool, Max, thank you. All right, Walker, you had your thumb up. What are some other words that you could write in this sentence to make it say the same thing? What did you write down on your paper in front of you?
Oh, I thought you meant like put like hashtags there, like to make it like lines, but.
No, I want you to rewrite the words. Like someone said, what is initiative? Instead of using initiative, what word can we use? Anybody have an idea? What does initiative mean?
No, I don't know.
We should probably figure out what some of the stuff is if we're expected to know it, right? If I say, go take initiative, you're like, I have no idea what that even means. Hey, Google, what does initiative mean? Right? We don't have that opportunity. What is initiative? Anybody? Like taking the lead on something without being told to, right? Having the want to, having the passion to create a product. What is that? What's another word for product? What's something you write for product?
The product is what you like make.
Okay.
Or,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could say one who has the passion and the go for itness to create something. To what does establish mean?
Establish means to build.
Yeah, to build or make a business for profit. Okay, you gotta know what profit is. We gotta know what that is by the end of this year. This is Ameritowne. Who knows what profit is today? Ooh, Emily, what is it?
Like what you make when you like do something like some money.
Yeah, after you pay for your expenses. Okay, so basically an entrepreneur is somebody who has the passion and determination to create something so that they can make money. That's not so hard now, is it? If we take the words and we make them into words we understand, then we can get there from here. So millionaires get rich by either inheritance, by gifting, or by earning. Does anybody know who this entrepreneur is? Except for Broden. Nobody knows who this entrepreneur is?
No.
Very famous guy in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Really into building. Anybody have a guess? He took on an old skating rink in New York. He has built golf courses, lots of hotels. Then later he went on to become a president.
Donald Trump?
What? Donald Trump was an entrepreneur?
He was also an actor.
So, yes, Donald Trump was an entrepreneur. Okay? He wrote a book, and before his first time he ran for president, if you went to business school to learn how to make a bunch of money like he did, you would read his book. It's called The Art of the Deal here, okay? Then a bunch of people decided they didn't like him so much. He was fine as long as he was over here building skyscrapers and making money, but they didn't want him in politics. So they eventually started scooching that book out of the schools. He was also on The Apprentice, okay, which is a show about learning how to work with wealthy people and what their secrets are and how to make money. He's also been in movies. Do you know any movies that he's been in?
Home Alone.
Yeah, he's been in Home Alone 2. He's got some commercials that he and his wife were in. Not Melania, but he's been a very popular person for a long time. Now, his business, was it given to him? Did he inherit his business, or did he make it on his own? What do you think?
Made it on his own?
Yeah, he started his real estate company in 1974. So Mr. Trump, we now can call him President Trump, Mr. Trump has been an entrepreneur for almost as long as I've been alive. That's a long time. So when you hear him now as president talking about making deals, that's what he did for a living. He would make deals. He would buy land. He would talk with architects. He knows a lot about buildings. And actually right now what he's doing is trying to take some of his knowledge and take Washington, D.C. and some of the things there and make it beautiful again, because he understands how buildings should look and how much things should cost. And so that is our gift, that we had an entrepreneur become president. Do you know what, are there any other presidents you know that might have had their own business? Can you think of any others?
Biden.
What was his business? Maybe we shouldn't answer that question.
I don't know.
Anybody else?
President?
He's pretty much been a politician his whole life. Anybody else? Have any of you heard of President Ronald Reagan?
Yeah. No.
He wasn't an entrepreneur, but do you know what he did for a living before he became president? He was also an actor. So think somebody famous now. You guys know who The Rock is?
Yeah.
What if The Rock became president?
Best president.
But he was
Okay.
the best president.
Have you guys heard of, here's another multi-millionaire entrepreneur that we have in America. Have you heard of Elon Musk?
Yes. He's a billionaire.
Okay. What about, we've got a girl multi-millionaire entrepreneur. Her name is Taylor Swift. Anybody heard of her?
Yes.
So what if Elon Musk or Taylor Swift became president? That's kind of what it was like for some people when President Reagan and President Trump became president. We were like, what just happened? Entrepreneur became president. So how do you think Mr. Trump here, so he's not president yet, how do you think Mr. Trump made his money? Building and selling. Yes. Building and selling. And there are people today, there's lots of shows on TV where they buy like a junk house and then they fix it up and they sell it for like $1 gazillion. Yeah. So that is one way to make money. How many of you are close to being a teenager? Anybody close to 13? All right, we're creeping up there.
I'm 9.
Well, I want you to listen to a few facts about. I want you to listen to a few facts about American teenagers. And this is a few years old now. The average American teenager spends nearly $3,000 a year. You're thinking, no, I don't. That number seems kind of high, but when you add up all the money that they get from parents and jobs and birthday checks, it may total a little less than $3,000, but the average is $3,000 a year. Okay? American teenagers spend over $90 billion each year. Okay? Now, what you need to understand, what this class I hope is going to teach you, is that if you don't take control of your money, somebody else will. If you're not good with your money, somebody else will take care of your money and tell your money where it's going to go, and you won't have any say over it. Does that sound like fun?
No.
It's like not ever getting to pick what you want to wear or eat ever again. It's like never, ever, ever getting the remote control ever again. Last week we talked about want versus need. Remember that? You are going to be doing want versus need your whole life. Okay? Your whole life. Now let me tell you, why do you think teenagers have the ability to spend $90 billion in 1 year? What do you think teenagers are buying? What do you think?
Maybe stuff that they need for their life, like girls makeup, boys maybe something cool they want.
Okay, Brody.
Stuff just like, maybe even stuff that's like so ridiculous. Like, you don't need that.
Ridiculous stuff, really.
Phones.
Okay.
Junk food.
Yo, that's a big one. So let me tell you, do you have any idea? Go ahead and put your hands down. Do you have any idea who and how the first teenagers were marketed as consumers? My generation. There was a channel, it was brand new, it was called MTV, and they targeted teenagers like me to go buy things. Before that, teenagers really weren't consumers so much. Not to say they didn't spend stuff, but my generation, they're like, hey, go get a job, ask your parents for this, go buy that. What kinds of things do you think they were having us buy? Even before we were teenagers, have you guys ever heard of Saturday morning cartoons?
Yeah.
What kinds of commercials do they have on Saturday morning cartoons?
Medicare.
No. Saturday morning cartoons. What are the commercials?
Sometimes it's like, go get these clothes, and people will think that you look very good.
Anybody else want to guess? Last guess.
Food.
Toys. Saturday morning cartoons. There were Superman toys, and there were Barbie toys, and there was Monchichi, and there was Lego, and there were all these toys. And for 2.5 minutes between cartoons, there was toy after toy after toy after toy. Get Snoopy, get Barney, get all. Oh my goodness! Get this racetrack, get a big wheel, get all these things. And so we had these little 7 and 8-year-olds going, yes, I need this stuff. And then we got jobs when we were like 9 years old, so we'd go get stuff. Yes. I was working at 9 years old, not in a factory or anything cool like that, but I babysat, okay? And then, yes, when we got into our teen years, we bought records and clothes, lots of clothes.
Yeah.
And they realized, wow, if we can get kids to want stuff, we can make more money. Now, let me put this in perspective. Parent sees a cartoon for a Hot Wheels racetrack. Do you think they're going to be super motivated to go buy that? No. They could care less. 7-year-old Billy's watching it going, Mom, 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 Mom. Can we, I need. Some parents are going to be like, okay, we'll go get it. Just stop talking. Other parents will be like, okay, let's help you earn it, right? Genius to target the children. Target the children, target the teenagers. So no wonder that teenagers today are buying junk food and shoes and ridiculous things and phones and apps and all kinds of stuff. Where's that money coming from?
Their allowance.
We're going to figure it out right now. I'm going to give you one of these. Okay, it's a front and back. So Max, Mario, take one, pass it around. And we're going to do this. If you don't know where your money is coming from, where it's going, pass the whole thing down. Take one and pass the whole sheet. The whole pile. All right, so let's look at it. Flip it over. You got a fun little cartoon there to look at. Now, this is going to be one of those things you can't look at anybody else's paper because they're not the same as you. If you read through this, you should be able to do this all by yourself, okay? Count your money. Where's your money coming from? How much money passes through your hands in a year? Your numbers are going to be different than the people to the right and the left of you. In the spaces below, you're going to write how much money you're going to try to remember or guess that you get. If you get an allowance, that means if every week your parents give you a set amount of money, it's either because you earned it or because it's just an allowance, it's just spending money. You take that number and you times it by 52. Let's say you get $1 every week. Times 52 would be?
$50.
Right. If it's $2 a week times 52, how much is it?
$100.
Beautiful. That goes in that top one there. Okay, I'm going to go through all of them and then I'm going to let you loose. Odd jobs. Have you ever done anything for your parents and they gave you money? I know this is going to sound weird. I love pulling weeds, but I hate putting them in the bag. So I would pay my children $2 just to walk behind me and put the weeds in the trash bag for me. $2, it's not a lot, but it's something. Do you have parents that pay you to do stuff or your neighbors?
No.
Okay, that's what you're going to write in the next section. Then you might get money for random things. Let's say you are going to go to skating rink with somebody and your mom gives you a little bit of money so you can buy snacks there. That's what this is. That's that middle section. Do you get money for your birthday? Do you get money for Christmas? Who gives that money to you? How much is it? Do you have any other gifts besides your parents, okay? When one of my aunts died, she gave all of us nieces and nephews enough money that we could all go buy a car. It wasn't a new car, it was a used car, but I paid cash for it. It was kind of nice, right? That was a big gift. Have you got anything like that?
Yeah.
And then is there any other way that you have made money that is not on here? Some other way that you you get money. Like, I don't know, do your friends pay you to play with them? I don't know.
I hope not.
One of my sons, I told you guys I would tell stories, but my oldest son used to charge the neighborhood kids to play on our toys. True story. This is how I found out. One of the little boys comes running into his mom and says, "Mom, what's 50 cents?" I'm like, "Why do you need to know what 50 cents is?" And she said, "Well, because Levi told me I can't play on his toys unless I give him 50 cents. He was 7 years old. Telling the neighborhood kids they had to pay to play on our gear. So fill out your money sheet, and then we'll talk about it in just a few minutes here. And we're guessing here. You're trying to remember the best you can. If you have a notebook, you can do the math in your notebook next to you.
Do we write like all the jobs here?
Yeah. So if you walk dogs, or maybe you help a neighbor in the wintertime, you shovel their driveway, they give you $20. Like, just think about all the different times you've made money legally. Have you sold anything to anybody? I know kids do a lot of that too. Have you sold trading cards or garage sales? Yeah. Think about all the ways that you've made money. I sell eggs. When we have more eggs than we can eat, we sell them. And then when you get all the totals on this side, you're going to add up all the totals to get a total. It says a year total. That big total at the bottom is what we're looking for. Well, like when I was saying, maybe you go to the roller skating rink, or you go to Disneyland. Okay, Disneyland. Mom says your budget is $200.
My dad gave me $200 to spend for souvenirs.
For souvenirs, yep. I think we've all done that. We put our kids on you have to have a budget at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's gonna go bad. So if you went to Disneyland and you were on a budget, what was your budget for your souvenirs? Or limit, I should say, if you had a limit. Did you have a lemonade stand? My kids have sold lemonade and Coca-Cola at the end of the corner. My brother and I made a carnival once in our backyard and sold tickets to the neighborhood kids. Don't be impressed. It wasn't that awesome. One of the rides was sliding down a spare piece of metal off the front of our bus. I know, right? You're looking at me like, how are you still alive?
How much were the tickets?
I don't know. They were like maybe a quarter, because that was easy to make. You don't make change for a quarter, and most people had quarters. So, yeah, we used our imagination a lot to make money. I had one of my kids used to do dares for money. One time came home with a whole bunch of bows in his hair because the girls dared him to wear bows in his hair throughout the rest of the day, and they'd give him like $2 every bow that he put in or something. So, kids are very creative in how they make money.
I tried a backflip on ground and almost broke my neck for $50.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so if you've done a dare before, you can write that down. It's a way to get money.
Sometimes you don't.
Have you pet sat? pet sat before? Well, that's a hard
Pet
sentence.
City.
But I am saying it in the past tense. Pet sat. Have you pet sat before? Ugh.
Have you
Pet City.
That's
Pet
hard.
City. Pet City.
Have you washed cars for people? Have you? One of my other children does commissioned artwork for people. People tell her what piece they want, and she does the artwork and frames it for them, and she gets paid for that.
So for like odd jobs, if you do
Oh, we gotta add this.
Hold on.
every week, do you
Doesn't-
add all of that or just like
If you
the
get
one day?
so let's say you get paid to feed Fido, and you get paid $2 every week to pay Fido, then you would take that 2 times 52 for your total. Yeah. But if you only did it a couple times, like maybe it was for your Aunt Joanne, and you only did it for like a week while she was gone, and you got paid $30, that's what you're gonna write down on one of those ones. Yes.
Can I use the bathroom?
Yes, we are almost done with class. Next.
What does outings mean?
So Blaze asked me that. He could probably explain that to you.
Yeah. Outings mean. Where did I see outings? Was outings?
Does anybody have their total done? Okay, I would like to start hearing what some of your totals are. If you want to share, you don't have to. I think your hand was up, and I think it went this way. So we'll start with you, then Broden, then Emily, and then we'll go from there. Okay? So I think you had your hand up first. Oh, it's a question?
What?
What was the question?
I forgot.
Okay, if you remember, raise your hand again. Hang on.
2,144.
Okay, were you surprised?
No.
Okay. Broden?
You're rich.
380.
Okay. Emily?
175. Wait, 73. A year?
A year. This is your year. Yearly. Okay. Justice?
646.
Okay. Max?
Well, like every year we kind of do something else, but I feel like normally like 200.
Did you do the worksheet? Blaze?
I got up with 1,190.
Yeah. And I'm sure if we added things like backpack bling or new shoes that you don't need but you like, there's another $80. Do you see where you cost a lot? You don't even think about it. Some things are your needs, right? My dad's rule was I will get you what you need. Well, I just needed to have a polka dot dress. I didn't need it. I wanted it. Was it a need that my dad would pay for? Nope. My dad didn't pay for 1 ounce of makeup for me. He's like, you don't need it. You want it. So if you want it, you go earn the money. So I did. Right? Every parent is different in how they operate. My mom would give us loans. If we were in the store, she would give us loans. And boy, did she remind us of that loan every single day till we paid it. Do you know how many loans I took out from my mom? Maybe like 2, because I didn't want to hear about it. So I did not like being reminded that I owed somebody money. I quickly learned, go babysit, have the money, go buy it myself. Then I don't have to hear about, hey, you owe me money. Hey, you owe me money. Hey, you owe me money. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think that was one of our facts about the millionaires. They don't like debt either. They don't like owing money. They don't want to hear it. They want to just pay cash for things. So, the last thing that I want to show you, this is, I'm just going to show it to you really quick. This is on Google Classroom. This is your Think Like an Entrepreneur packet. I'm not sure exactly. I think that's what it's called online. Something entrepreneur. It's got multiple pages on here. Okay. And one thing that I want to be clear about, this is not for your business that you're going to do here at school. Okay. That's not what this is. We're not doing that yet. This is just in general. Right? The other thing that I want to show you is on the last page, there's a girl page and a boy page. Pick the page that's you. You don't have to do both. Okay? Girls do this side, boys do this side. That's why that's on there. You don't have to do that homework twice. Does that make sense? That's on Google Classroom. Okay, let's show you what I mean. Did it not come on? There we go. All right. So, the Ameritowne Business Fair. You are going to make real money at school. I will tell you when, where. Do you guys know the why?
No.
Because it's fun to make money.
Oh, wait, yeah.
All right, we will have a real fair here at school. This is a picture of one of our first fairs that we did a very, very, very long time ago. You will create real merchandise to sell. Yes, and let me tell you, he had one of the most popular products we've ever had in Ameritowne history. But you will create real merchandise to sell. It can be homemade or it can be repurposed, meaning you have something, but you have a different idea for how to use it. Okay, you can recreate something. You're going to create a list of 100 real people. Don't worry about it. We will do that together. I'm just kind of giving you an overview of where we're headed in the next couple of weeks here. You're going to create a picture for social media that is selling your goods. Again, I'm just giving you a snapshot of what we're going to be doing soon. You're going to set your price and talk to real customers. This is art. This is an art booth right here. You're going to make real money in your shop. Okay, it's not Ameritowne dollars. It's not Monopoly money. It's not pretend. Oh, that was so cute. You made $220 pretend dollars. No, it'll be real money. Okay. Your Think Like an Entrepreneur packet is going to be on
Google Classroom.
Google Classroom. If you're not on Google Classroom yet, how are you going to get that homework? You're all going to have to call Justice.
I mean,
I don't know.
Justice.
So,
Wait,
the very, very, very last thing I need you to do is we're going to put the chairs in four rows. Please pay attention to whether the C is going this way or this way. When you make them all funky like that, they tend to go shakung. Okay? You keep that, and your homework is on Google Classroom. And once you put your chair up here, wait, hold on, I haven't said go yet. Still talking. Once you have put your chair up here, I need you to legit Ameritowne. I need you to quietly get your stuff into your backpack. Okay, don't make a whole lot of noise out there, right? And scene. Go for it.